Thank you, Senator Leahy. Senator Cornyn.
Deputy Attorney General Monaco, thank you for being here today. I'm actually a little surprised to see you, given the fact that you refused to attend the hearing where the heinous conduct of Larry Nassar was exposed again, and where even the FBI director personally apologized, saying he was deeply and profoundly sorry to the victims of these repeated sexual assaults while they were Olympic athletes. Let me just ask you to respond to a statement that was reported in The Hill. This is by one of the witnesses there, former U.S. Olympic gymnast Aly Raisman. She attended a news conference that Senator Blumenthal and Senator Grassley held. And as you know, Senator Blumenthal, Senator Feinstein had both written a letter to you and the Attorney General asking serious questions, asking for you to appear at the hearing that we held 3 weeks ago. But Ms. Raisman, one of the victims of repeated sexual assault by the Olympic team doctor, said, the message by them not showing up sends that child abuse doesn't matter. She's talking about the Department of Justice, talking about you. I think it's completely shocking and disturbing that they didn't think it was important. What's your response?
Senator, I think that the women who came and testified here last month are exceptionally brave. Their voices were powerful.
They're talking about you not showing up. And that was essentially a disrespectful act, which did not view the allegations that they have made against Mr. Nassar as sufficiently significant for the Department of Justice to actually show up for the hearing.
I'm deeply and profoundly sorry for the fact that the victims and courageous survivors, both the women who testified last month and the unfortunately scores of other survivors of Larry Nassar did not receive.
Why didn't you or the Attorney General show up at the hearing?
Senator, I think the committee, and I thank the committee for its work, was able to hear from Director Wray and the Inspector General.
Don't you know that you demonstrated profound disrespect for these victims of sexual assault by your refusal to respond to Senator Blumenthal, Senator Feinstein's letter, or to even show and express your personal apology as the public official responsible for supervising the FBI at the Department of Justice? Don't you think you showed them disrespect by refusal to show?
I mean, no disrespect, Senator, and I'm here to answer whatever questions the committee has with regard to the steps the department is taking to ensure that the failures, the inexcusable failures, fundamental failures, do not happen again. I welcome the committee's questions here today on that subject.
Well, you're about 3 weeks too late by my count. A lot of the initial failures of the FBI occurred in 2015. We're now in 2021. And despite the Department of Justice's refusal to act on the criminal referral by the Inspector General, now you tell us 6 years later that the Department of Justice is reviewing new information and has a sense of urgency and gravity over these potential criminal prosecutions. You know, I've been in Washington long enough to know there's a difference between what people say and what they do. And when you're talking about a 6-year delay between the time that the outcry of these victims of sexual assault is made and 6-year delay between then and now, it's pretty hard to understand or to believe that there is any sense of urgency or gravity on the part of the Department of Justice. What is the statute of limitations for lying to the FBI or from some of the other potential criminal activities that have been charged by the Inspector General in this case?
I believe the statute of limitations, I want to confirm for 1001, which I think is the statute referencing, is 5 years.
So here we are 6 years later. Isn't it likely that any criminal charges for lying to the FBI would be barred by the statute of limitations?
Senator Cornyn, I really don't want to get into the specifics about what legal theories could be pursued, what evidence may
No, I'm
be
asking you
pursued.
about the statute of limitations. You said it's 5 years for lying to the FBI. Here we are 6 years later, and the Department of Justice has done nothing. And you have the audacity to tell us that you are experiencing a sense of urgency and gravity over this. It's simply not credible.
Senator Whitehouse?
Thank you. Welcome, Ms. Monaco. Good to have you back in the committee again.
Thank you, Senator.
We had another exceptionally brave and powerful witness with allegations of sexual assault in this committee before the Olympic athletes, and that was Dr. Christine Blasey Ford. In response to that testimony, the Republican